Okay. Interesting music for in here. What does it say? Welcome to the Halls of Pain. It is very painful. Apparently Mark Henry comes here pretty often, so... So what you have to do here is actually use bombs to get across these platforms. Yes, bombs. I'm not even joking. That's why it's called the Halls of Pain. Because you have to beat the shit out of yourself to get through. And like I said, this is so easy to screw up. But, so I highly recommend save stating constantly in here. Like after every platform you get through, so you don't have to start all over. This is so easy to screw up. It's just... But you get a very important item in here for doing this. You want to pick this one up and toss it just the right time, and there you go. Beautiful. This is the way to go, because I don't think you would have enough bombs to make it any other way. I could be wrong, though. And at this point, you need to use a fairy. Because if you get hit by the bomb, it won't knock you across. You'll just die and waste a bomb, and you don't want that to happen. But after you're done with this, don't get too excited, because we got to do it again for another chest. So, yeah. There it is. And we get the Cane of Birna. If you swing it once, a Ring of Light will protect you, which will very much come in handy on the way to the next dungeon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back and like restock on bombs and get another fairy, and I'll do that off the clock. And I'll just meet you back here, so you don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. Alrighty then. Oh, that's taken care of. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, now we gotta go the other side. Right here. First we can do one of these, and then we just head straight up. You don't gotta like turn or anything, just go straight up, which is nice. So we can do that. It's good times. It is interesting the music they used in here. Okay. Just head straight up. Let's try not to screw this up. I mean, in my opinion, this one's easier to get than the other one. Because it's just a straight path. You just gotta make sure not to get knocked too far. I think it's actually better if you face away from the bomb. Because it doesn't knock you as far, it seems like. It seems that way. And we gotta use a fairy. We gotta use a fairy, guys. That's what we gotta do. There you go. And what is in this chest, do you think? What do you think it is, guys? It's a key. Which we will need later. But I definitely recommend just getting it now. Okay, now we're done here. Bum 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 bum. Do do do. Do 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 do. Alrighty then, so I say we head to the next dungeon. The next dungeon is actually up in the Sky Isles, which getting there is quite a journey. Because we gotta go through a lot of nonsense, a lot of caves and lots of stuff. Some stuff. Freaking crow! I have this sneeze that just doesn't want to come out. Don't you hate that? It's like it's there, but it just won't come out, man. It's like, just get out of my nose! Jerk. Okay, freaking thief. I hate when that happens. Which it usually does. At least we got plenty of rupees. So we don't have to be concerned with getting rupees. Let's head back and get another fairy. Because obviously you want to do that, because we're going quite a ways, so we're not really going to be in this area for now. So we better get a ferry. Better get all the ferries we can get. Na 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 na. Hey, I got the bug. Sweet. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier in the game. If you catch a fairy at the same time as you touch another fairy, it like makes the message box disappear. I don't know why. It doesn't really do anything. It's just one of those things. I didn't think I'd actually get to show it off, but I did. So that's cool. Do 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 do. Freaking chomp. In the wrong freaking game. What's the matter with that guy? The nerve. He thinks he wasn't showcased enough in the Mario game, so he has to butt into this game. The nerve. Okay, then. Back to the village. Yes. We can replenish our bombs while we're here. Might as well. I don't know that we're going to need them, but you can never be too sure. I mean, let's face it, in Zelda, you more or less always need bombs. Bombs? That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Excuse me, I just hiccuped. Hey, guys, I just hiccuped. No, 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 no. Alrighty then. Wait, where the hell am I going? I don't freaking know. We're not going that way. What am I doing? Okay, how about we actually go where I want to go, for one thing. We want to go into this cave. Because there's a little something we can pick up. You know what I'm talking about? Ah, yeah. Basically, we just want to head straight up. Boom, boom. Now that we got the power up to lift blocks, we can get this shit. What is another piece of art? Imagine that. Another hot container. That's 8 for those that know Basic Edition. Okay. Hey, not everyone knows Basic Edition, you know? Not everyone does. There are people out there who don't. I know people who can't read. True story. Some people just don't. I don't know how they get through life, but somehow they do. So that's a thing. Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. We got some archers. Ooh, dual archers. I see how it is. It's 2-on-1, yet I'm still whooping your ass. Freaking fireball? Intervening? Well, we need a new shield that can block fireballs, because they're just annoying. No, 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 no. You're not getting inside my body. It's not happening. I will not let it happen. Freaking Octo Rock. Thinks he's all manly for whatever reason. I don't know. Let us head back to the Canon Oasis, which is how you get to the Sky Isles, if you didn't know. Dum, bum, 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 bum. We want to head up here. I recommend dashing. Hopefully you don't get too many hits from the dual Beamoses, because they suck. Yeah, it looks like this will be a dungeon, but it's actually not. And yeah, obviously you need the hammer to get through here. So we're going to be going through a series of caves, which can be quite annoying. Ah, keys! Gotta make our way through this maze of holes, and darkness, and keys, and who knows what else. Some kind of craziness. Keys! Keys! Ow! Freaking keys that don't do much damage at all. More keys. That was smooth. Bum, bum, bum. So this is kind of like the mountain cave a little bit. It just looks a little different, but it's situated similarly. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, was it? Well, there's plenty more. Now we're up here on this ledge in the Cannon Oasis. There's a Beamos out here. They're not supposed to be in the overworld? The freak is this? This place is really obnoxious. I recommend using the Cane of Birna to get through this. Otherwise, you're probably going to end up falling a lot, and it's going to take a lot of hearts and a lot of time. But if you do this, it makes this a hell of a lot easier. But you're going to be using up magic. But like I said, magic is much more plentiful in this game, so I would say it's worth doing. Because yes, we are going to be using the Cane of Birna again. But I think we'll have enough magic for it. I think so. In here, because there's a boss in here. I'm not even kidding. You may have just seen him a little bit. There he is. Yes, the Mega Moldorm is in here, except he looks normally colored for whatever reason. It's kind of weird fighting him here, but if you use the Cane of Birna, obviously this is like a cinch. You don't have to use it, but it makes this easier, so there you go. Good enough. I think you do actually have to defeat him. I think so. I'm not sure though. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But I always do. I mean, why not? Here's the Sky Isles. We're way up here in the clouds now. But we're not quite at the next dungeon yet. We still got to get through the Sky Isles. Which is fun. Some stuff we can pick up here. There's a piece of heart, of course. I mean, why wouldn't there be? Oh, piece of heart almost screwed me. Did you see that? Freaking piece of heart? What's the matter with you, man? What are you doing in here? You're supposed to be in Blind's hideout. What are you doing out here, jerk? You too? What are you doing out here? Freaking enemies in weird places? I'll pick up some rupees. Why not? Because I just don't have enough. I'm very stingy. I always need more. Just like Scrooge McDuck. Okay. Ah, what the? That was weird. He just like disappeared. I'm okay with this. I'm not gonna complain. Good riddance, sir. And we got another cave to go through. I don't think you actually have to head into this cave because you could just go around it, but there's some stuff we can pick up in here. Like a piece of heart, of course. Because we haven't found enough of them, have we? Nope. We haven't. And lots of ruppies, of course. Of course, these aren't on a blue floor, but they leave little blue indents for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think it's just like a texture thing or whatever. I don't know. Look at our money, man. We can buy stuff. Here's the old man. Yes, just hanging out in here. The tower. Nope, I don't know anything about it. A jewel. Try the cave near the tower. You can rest here. So obviously the cave he's talking about is the next dungeon. So yeah, now we're here in the same area again. You can kind of go back around if you want. So going in that cave there, you don't actually have to do it, but you know, that guy's in there, plus there's a piece of heart, so obviously you want to. Ouch! Took 2 of my hearts away! You bastard! Okay. So I'll just calm down here for a minute. You're getting too excited. Yeah, you can kill these things, but it's kind of a pain in the ass at this point with just a sword. It's much easier to just go around it, but yeah. Yeah, see, this just brings us back to where we started here in the Sky Isles. We don't really need to go back there. We want to head up. Up, up, up. What The hell was that? That was weird. I may have just had a stroke, but who knows? It doesn't really matter. Dun, bow, 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 bow. Give me that. Oh, you can't throw it over the fence. Come on, Varik. What's the matter with you, boy? Pick up some extra ruppies. Might as well. Let's cross the bridge. Obviously, you need the Goron's bracelet to get through here as well. That's why here's the parallel tower. That's why you can't really sequence break in this game, because you need certain items to get through here. So we're going to head on into the parallel tower, which is not the next dungeon, by the way. We're just going to head in here very briefly. This place looks pretty epic. There's no doubt about that. Welcome to the parallel tower. The Book of Medora's power is sealed in this tower. Oh. So who's that talking, I wonder? I don't think it's Sarasalaha. Maybe it is. I don't know. So we'll just come on here, hit this, and we're done here. So obviously this place is kind of modeled after Ganon's tower a little bit. A little bit. But the next dungeon is actually down here. Parallel tower. Favore's Sky Isle Maze. I think you misspelled that, but okay.